Right, hello guys, and welcome back. So we're going to jump into the dogfighting module now. Now, I was going to do this in 3 parts, but I think just because of the size of the dogfighting module, and because how rubbish I am at the game, I'm going to go back through the training aspect of it, so this may end up being a bit more videos, a few more than I expected, but that's fine. I mean, more content for my channel, which is cool. So yeah, so here we go. So I'm going to go for the basics. So there is drone sim, and I'll show you a little around. So there is spectrum matches. This is against PvP. So this is against you can play with your friends or potential friends, as they call them, but in my case they're enemies, and you verse against them. I'm assuming this is every man from the Sen. I think it's free for all. So if we go into it, you can actually look. So there's also public and private. Test your skills against other civilians and citizens. And then you've got drone sim, which is where the it says drone, but it's not. Because it's a simulator, I'm assuming that's what they're referring to. So you've got free flight, which you can fly around. You've got Vandal Swarm, which is survive against multiple waves of enemies. A few of them are quite apparently infamous ace pilots. And you've got so many lives, as you would call it, and if you die too many times, it'll finish it. And then you've got Classic Race, and this is there's a race inside of it, so you can race. If you've got a very, very fast ship, you can race around and try and win that way. Then free flight, and then the other one is the basic flight training, which we're going to go through today. So I don't know how quick I can get through this. We'll see. I might have to split this into a couple of videos. But yeah, so we'll go in and we'll check it out. So you've got different parts of it. So you've got your basic flight, which is takeoff. You've got basic maneuvers, basic combat, landing, advanced maneuvers, and advanced combat. Now, these all link into each other, so you don't get kicked back to the main screen each time you complete one. You can go through every single one. So when I did this first time around, I did all 6, I think it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6. So I did all 6 modules. But the general idea is, if you don't know what to do and you get into the game first time around, I'd suggest you go through this. Report to veteran flight instructor Lieutenant Lucas Gilly, Arameco, for basic flight training. Again, butchered the name. I hate it. I hate saying people's names, especially names I'm not familiar with. I always seem like I butcher them very, very badly. But hey-oh, so let's jump in. Again, loading screens, the fun part about it. So we'll see when we get back. I'll try not talking over the voice of the instructor. If I can. If I cannot, well, hey ho. That's the way it is. It's a problem when you're trying to record a video and you're using your own voice, and then you've also got the voice of the instructor or whatever else on top of it. You're like, shit, what did he just say? Right, so here we are. We're in.
Hey there, hustle on over.
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting for the game to load. I will do. Right, okay, so that's why. Movement. When on foothold, to walk forward.
I'm waiting, Brooke.
B to walk forward, S to walk backwards, A to the left, and D to walk right. So it's obviously A and D strafing. And obviously got him going, come on, hurry up. It's like, yeah, hold on, I'm reading. So, okay, run over to him.
I'm Lucas Baramsko, but everyone knows me as Gilly.
Baramsko, that's
I've
it.
served in 6 squadrons and qualified on almost a dozen ships.
Okay, cool.
So if you put in the time, I'll get you on the path to dogfighting with the best of them. We're gonna set you up in the ship on the landing pad to your right. Hustle over and let's get going.
Right, you're very, very pushy, aren't you? So that's where I need to go. So here we go.
Move it, move it, move it!
Oh, wow, God, jeez. Calm down. So we're going to be given a ship to pilot. We don't get our own. There we go. So interaction. When you're within range and looking in the direction of interactable objects, a prompt will appear on the screen. To interact with the object, press F while the prompt is on the screen. Okay, so that's just normal. Although it's opened up for me when I got near, so I guess that's what's supposed to happen. Where's he gone? Never mind. Right, so you get use, press F, you go into it. I'm sometimes used to E, which is another one. Here we are, so we're doing the bits and pieces. We're starting up, we're closing the cockpit overhead, and then we'll get the display pop up in our face in a minute when we've logged on. There we go. Okay. This is one of the other variants of ships.
First things first. Take a look around your cockpit and familiarize yourself with the layout. It's imperative to quickly find and access specific controls. Last thing you want to be doing in a scrap is bringing up the instructions.
Free look. Ah, this is what I was trying to look for. So when using a mouse view, your view will be locked as the controls of the steering of the ship. Okay. You could toggle free look with left control and tab to look around your cockpit. Be aware, whilst in free look is active, you will be unable to see your ship, so remember to toggle it on off. So it is based on a toggle system. I'm assuming if you get Oculus or anything like that, you'll be free look will be on its own terms. But it's a good way to, if you lose track of someone, you're trying to find them.
You'll notice the majority of your systems are disabled. I'll be controlling when they're on and offline to simulate potential scenarios and combat situations. Let's get ready for takeoff. I'll do this step by step to show you how it's done. Look over at me and watch what I do. Systems, check. Engines, check. Tower, permission for launch.
Clear for launch.
So, where's
Copy
he?
that, tower. Alright, first I want to lift vertically until I'm just clear of the landing pad.
Oh, he's over there, left side. Okay, cool.
Now that I'm clear, I can strafe forward onto the taxiway.
This bit takes a while. When I did it,
Now
it
let's
cleared
square
for
the ship
ages.
up with the ceiling doors, ready for a vertical takeoff. Once you're aligned, the tower will open the doors.
There we go. So here comes the doors. Cool. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this bit. I mean, I struggled when I did it on my own, so hopefully I don't, make it look really, really bad. But we'll see how it goes. If I do fuck this up, it'll be very, very interesting. Because again, if you knock your ship too many times, you will blow it up. So here he is. He's going up. Come on, Baramski, get up there. Let's go. Whichever. Right, so he's up the top. Close the doors. It goes up a bit, and then you shoot out forward if you're orientating the right way. So it does tell you which way you need to have your ship facing. It's towards that door. I kind of messed it up and I was facing straight up. I thought you were going to shoot out of the asteroid, but no, guess not. Right, okay. So this is my ship then. I'm just motoring around waiting for him.
That's it. Once I clear out, it'll be your turn.
All right, hurry up. Jeez, take your time. I'm firing my weapons though, which is a bit of a shame. Right, I'm assuming that's the sound of him going. So can I start now, please? Right, here we go. Reminder: toggle off free look with so you can steer your ship.
Ready? I'm enabling your systems. We'll monitor your progress from up here.
Okay, so takeoff 1/2. When taking off from a governed landing zone, you should request permission by pressing the middle mouse button. You can take off without permission by simply strafing up, but may incur some penalties. Let's not do that, shall we? Okay, so number 2. There are 2 takeoff modes. You will begin with in manual mode. To automatically enter takeoff procedure, engage automated mode with M. This is disabled for basic training, so they want you to do it yourself, but I'm assuming available if you can't be bothered, you can just press M and it'll do it for you. Once you clear the landing zone and hangar, the landing system will be disengaged and you'll be able to regain full control of your ship. Okay. So, can I go up now? Oh yeah, I need to request, that's it. Tower, can I leave? There we go. Strafing. Strafing is moving your ship using only the maneuvering thrusters. To strafe up, hold R. Hold down for F, left for Q, right for E. To strafe forward, holding left C, W, strafe back for R. So that's the bit I didn't understand. Cool. Strafing used mainly at slow speeds to make the position adjustment necessary when moving in tight, confined hangars or landing zones. But expert pilots can also use it to avoid incoming fire or dodge oncoming obstacles. Cool. So there's a lot to remember in this. So R to go.
Nice.
Whoa.
You're clear of the path. Okay, now straight forward onto the taxiway. If you need it, the tower should have lit up your path. Make sure you don't pitch or roll. It'll be tough to get back into proper alignment.
Alright, so just use the control. Forward.
The tower will open the doors once you're lined up.
So
You're
control
lined
C.
up.
Lined up, so I should be able to go up now, so take it easy. On the ship. Am I going to make it through?
Alignment's looking solid. Hold.
Ceiling. Better go down a bit. Rotate round. Okay, I'm a bit. Just looking around to see where the fucking exit is. That's the hangar. Where's the exit up? Ah, there we go. Right, so the exit is above, that's cool. Right, so, boom, go forward.
That's a good line, pilot.
Here we go,
Great
cool.
job. I haven't seen many pull one off on the first try. I've just
Yeah.
enabled your targeting system. Use it to target me.
Okay, so target, and this is where the phone comes. There's friendly and there's enemy. Cycle the focus of your target system through friendly radar contacts, press Y. Target ships appear in the top right of your combat HUD and display the name, distance from, and a holographic protection of the ship display, shield status and damage status. Okay, so Y. Now with the ship door closing. Oh. Well, I tagged him. What happened there? Did that just blow up? The door, God knows. There we go, so... Did that? I'm sure I pressed Y.
Good. When pursuing
Okay.
a target, you'll want to keep your speed as close to theirs as possible. Give it a shot. Make sure I'm targeted and hit match speed.
Speed, okay, so I'm assuming they're going to tell me, yep. Here we go. So when behind a target, you can match their speed by pressing M. This allows you to pursue a target without worrying about overshooting or collision if it decelerates suddenly. Press space to continue, okay, so...
Great.
There
You're
we go.
locked on.
This is if you want to keep with your friends, so when you're travelling from bit to bit, you can go, oh, he's flying forward, I'll match his speed. It's like a lazy
Remember,
right?
this is an autopilot, so you still have to steer. But you'll notice that once you're locked, your computer will continue to monitor my speed and adjust. It doesn't matter if I speed up slowly or stop fast.
Here we go. The controls a bit hard to understand, but I'm guessing if we're using a joystick, it'd be a bit easy. But look at that, I've just completely gone off track now.
Moving on. Now this is my favorite part of training. The axial roll.
Okay, so it's basically just a do a barrel roll kind of scenario.
So much fun. Rolling is a great way to orient your ship to fit through tight gaps or evade incoming fire. Now you give it a go.
Rolling. You are able to roll your ship left and right by holding A and D. So this is the bit I worried about earlier. So he's going to fly off, and then I should be able to do it when he spins up. So do this. Woo!
Contact.
Contact. I see. Roll.
Nice one. Well, you seem to be able to handle your ship, so let's see if you can handle a bit of combat.
Right, so to increase the power of the main thrusters, you can throttle up by holding W, throttle down, S will reduce the power of your main thrusters, and maneuver thrusters will fight the momentum of your ship to slow it down. You can quickly also press, so you double tap them, so pressing backspace, you can toggle quickly between 0 and 100% throttle by pressing backspace, or with the double tap of S and the double tap of so if I want to slow down really quickly, press double tap S to slow right down, and zoom up to 100%, double tap W. Okay, cool.
Check your radar. You should have a contact. Don't worry, it's just a training drone. It handles just like the real thing, but its weapons are less than lethal. Saying that, they still pack a punch, so try not to take any hits if you don't have to.
Oh, okay, so what do I need to do? Focus on him.
Use your targeting system to quickly target the closest enemy.
Okay, cool. So target nearest enemy. To focus on the enemy, this is where the C button comes in. So you press C, okay?
Okay, now look at the top right of your HUD.
Yep.
You should see the target displayed. This will show real-time damage, shield status, and a few other things. Shields are drawn as
cool.
panels floating around the ship. They'll shrink as they weaken until they disappear completely. At that point, your shots will hit the hull and cause lasting damage.
I'm assuming they're like the red rectangles that you can see floating around. When your shields will protect the hull of your ship from damage from the energy projectiles and absorb some of the energy from ballistic projectiles. If they absorb more energy than they can dissipate, they will overload and go down for a short period of time. So if you've watched Star Trek and anything like that, that's how it works. It's important you monitor the status of your shields. Your training ship has 4 shields, 4 aft, port and starboard. And if certain shields are taking more hits than others, consider rotating your ship so that the different shields takes the hits. Cool.
Now your weapons are online. Line up your target and fire when you're ready.
Okay, so firing. To fire weapon group 1, left mouse button. Fire group 2, right mouse button. On your training ship, group 1 is ballistic weapons, group 2 is a pair. So you'll be able to switch these around, I'm guessing, on your ships, how you prefer to fire. Okay, so let's zoom up then, shall we? So he's going to move.
Good shot. See its shields weakening on your hut? Yeah, it didn't like that. What are you waiting for? Go finish it off. Now you have a target. You'll have extra aim reticules. Those are predicted impact points, or pips. They'll show you where to shoot to hit a moving target. Notice you have multiple pips with varying lag. Each of those indicates a weapon on your ship. The computer's trying to compensate for the varying speeds between your ballistic and energy projectiles.
Yeah, lost you. Right. Intelligent tracking systems. This is the diamond. Well, it's not a diamond, it's like a square on its side, but also the square. So with a target focused, your ship target system will try and predict where you need to fire to hit the target. With each weapon of your weapons, it does so by extending PIP, predicted impact points, from your line's sight reticule. Each PIP corresponds to the weapon, indicates where the projectile will intercept given the distance and velocity of the target. PIPs are only predicted, so if your target is far away, it may alter its velocity and avoid the projectile. As a general rule, ballistic projectiles will take longer to reach the target than energy projectiles, therefore the pips will be projected further ahead. Okay, let's take this guy out then.
Good hit. Keep firing. There you go. Keep on the pressure. Shields are down. Finish it off with a missile.
Right, okay, this is where the fun bit comes in. So missiles. You can only lock onto missiles focusing on target systems. Different missiles have different lock-on times and requirements, but as a general rule, with targeting in front of your ship, press the middle mouse button. To begin acquiring lock-on, the enemy ship will receive a warning tone and the signal that the ship is attempting to lock on. It is possible to lock on multiple missiles onto the target. You can do this by pressing the middle mouse button multiple times. The typing amount of missile stack will be shown beside the target. So I'm assuming ammo does play a factor in this. So if you've seen by the ballistic weapons I have, that has an ammo count on the left, and I'm assuming missiles do as well. Okay, dump fire missiles need no lock-on and fire instantly, but have no tracking facility. Heat-seeking missiles require the target to remain in front of the ship for an amount of time to dictate by several factors, including your distance from the target and their infrared emissions. Cross-section missiles, like the type my ship has, or your ship, whichever, focuses its tracking on the ship's size and geometry, so the further away you are from the enemy, the harder the missile is priced. So you want to be close as possible, I'm assuming, for this. Launch missile. Once you have achieved missile lock-on, you can hold down fire. So, okay.
Missile locking sensors are on the nose, so keep your target in front of you long enough to lock on.
Yes, this is where the fun bit comes in. Come on. This is the hardest bit I had about it because it disables every other weapon, so you've got to use your missiles.
Missile lock. Missile lock. Missile lock.
Hit him! Hit him! Come on! You can aim it in front as well.
Missile lock.
Come on, I just want to hit him. There we go. Oh, go on, go on. Oh, you bastard.
Missile lock.
I want to try and get right behind him. Go, get him. Oh, come on. Not like regular tracking missiles, once they're missed, that's it. Oh. Ah! See what it means by different ones of different fare? Oh, run red. will get him eventually, I know I will. There we go! Woo!
Good
Ooh.
kill. On me, rookie.
Where are you? Where are you? Why? There he is.
Begin scan.
On me, let's go.
I'm coming. Jesus Christ, hold your horses.
Let's move on. Uh-oh. Looks like you had a friend. Take a look in your review camera.
Review. To access your review, press the full stop button. Okay.
He's got locked. Missiles incoming.
Okay.
Watch it,
Oh.
rookie.
25%.
That hit took out your weapons. You'll have to hold out till they come back. Countermeasures are still online. Use them.
Okay, countermeasure time. This is how you evade missiles, so you learn how to use them and you learn how to evade them. When a missile is locked onto your ship, the enemy is trying to achieve missile lock-on. You can attempt to break lock by using countermeasures. To fire a countermeasure, press Z. Okay. Chaff explodes into expanding cloud of tiny fragments designed to confuse radar systems and break lock-on with the electromagnetic lock-on system. You can cycle this countermeasure by pressing X. Okay.
Last missile was heat-seeking, so equip your flares.